Hello, welcome back to Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. Today we just jump right into it. We've got a chain of
Anomaly detected.
minor side quests today. I've actually already been to this system, already looked at all the planets. This would have been back when I was doing Jacob's loyalty quest. As I recall, Jacob's loyalty quest, I think, was in the Alpha Draconis system. This is the Rosetta Nebula, is the cluster I'm in.
I have detected an anomaly.
Job is a two-mooned habitable planet that is most well known for its mass extinction event. Thousands of years ago, Job was home to a primate-like spacefaring civilization, as well as abundant flora and fauna. However, this can only be deduced from time capsules put into the ground well outside habitation centers. All cities and detectable dwellings were targeted in a massive orbital bombardment that turned them into vapor. The resulting dust shroud killed all photosynthetic life and all fauna dependent on it. Today, humans have recolonized the planet and are rapidly introducing their own species, beginning with cyanobacteria and heterotrophic bacteria, to bring a suitable level of oxygen and nitrogen for respiration. Travel advisory: atmospheric pressure at sea level on Job is double that of Earth. Visitors with upper respiratory infections, emphysema, cancer, or a history of thoracic surgery should consult their physician before landing on Job. Population of 21,553,000. Colony fan of 2171, capital of New Jericho.
Bastards didn't know what hit him. Coming around for a second patrol, looking for survivors. Bastards didn't know what hit him. Coming around for a second patrol, looking for survivors. Bastards didn't know what hit him.
Away. Scans have found something.
Already sounds bad. Mercenary activity detected on planet surface. Communications match Blue Sun's encoding protocols. Possible location for rumored site of illegal archaeological activity. Blue Sun's intentions unknown. So let's see, who to use. I don't think I've used Kastumi in a minute. That's great. Saeed. Team DLC, why not? And go Shockwave. Gonna go Concussive Shot. I looked up which one is best to use for squad mates, and I've already forgotten which one it is. I need to refresh my memory. Smoking is bad for you. Don't smoke. Though it kind of benefited him in this case because he saw we were coming.
This'll put him down!
Sweet!
Piece of cake. Yeah, it's that bit's I like the way this mission starts actually. The way it just starts off with you thrown right into battle. I don't know, there's something about it the way it's handled that I find kinda cool. Don't think there's anything up there, but let me double check anyway. Nah, no room to have anything hidden up here. Yeah, that's occasional awkwardness with the with clipping. Heavy this right there. That's what I thought.
Loud and clear.
I think we're getting into more mid-range combat in this area, as I recall. My aim is not great.
Right now. Lights out.
Hell yeah.
Nice shot.
Somebody killed a dude right through a wall. Nice shot there. Outgoing message. Request for aid. Commander Santiago, hope you are doing well. We require your services once again in the transport of ourselves, our equipment, and our recovered artifacts. I have dispatched our representative to meet with you regarding the details of the transaction. Given the sensitive nature of our cargo, we expect discretion in this matter. Dr. Farron, Chief Researcher, Axo Jenny, Special Projects, those bastards. Dr. Farron, of course you can count on us to offer you escort and transportation. We have sent men and ships your way in good faith. Commander Vito Santiago, Co-Executive Officer, Brussels. Vito, that bastard! This would make for a nice way to ambush the people who end up who come up here. Not that you really need it. And it probably wouldn't actually be all that effective anyway. Alright. And that's the toughest enemy you fight here. All a piece of cake. I have had trouble with this room on occasion, but for the most part, it's yeah, like this room can give trouble, but it usually won't. Lieutenant Locke. Once the artifact is secured and in transit, your orders are to take your men and rendezvous with Captain Voorhees aboard the MSV Strontium Mule in the Aaron Larkin system in the Omega Nebula. Assist Voorhees with the capture if needed. Commander Santiago. So that's where I need to go next. One of those Prothean pyramids that we saw on a few planets back in Mass Effect 1. What information will I gain from this? So, yep, just tells us that the collectors were Protheans. All that video shows. Recovered Prothean relic. Eliminated Blue Sun's presence at dig site. And I missed some credits somewhere. Well, darn. Alright, Strontium Mule. Omega Nebula. Okay. From Cerberus Command. We did a little due diligence on this Lieutenant Locke and his rendezvous with the Captain Voorhees. The coordinates we obtained as last known location of the MSV Strontium Mule have been added to your galaxy map. Turns out that the mule is carrying valuable cargo, including intel of a sensitive nature. We'd like you to track down the Strontium Mule and recover that cargo. Please pass this information on to us, and you can keep any other items of value you may find. Do what you will with the Blue Suns. That's what I like to hear. Mega Nebula? Did I visit here before? I did visit here before. Well, alright then. Derelict ship detected. Derelict ship, registered MSV Strontium Mule, visibly damaged from weapons fire. Ship is not responding to hails despite life signs aboard. Transmissions using known Blue Sun's encryption detected. Airlocks are sealed, but the ship can be boarded through an emergency hatch in the cargo hold. Unfortunately, they're likely to know that we're coming. The cloak will keep them from detecting us, but they'll be able to see us, so. Grunt. Actually, I do still want overload, I think. Sure. Nope. Not giving her any more slam. The slam is the only thing you really... Like, slam 1 is enough. You don't really do that much damage with it, even at max. Honestly, the main thing it's used for is just... briefly incapacitating enemies. It does look very cool, though. Oh. Yeah, they saw us through a window. Getting some slowdown there.
Nothing can hurt me!
Yeah, that was weird. Got a lot of lag during that fight. Weird. Dax, that incoming ship isn't leaving. Looks like the fools are moving to board. The airlocks are sealed, so don't waste your time. Get a team together and be ready to welcome them to our cargo hold. Blow them out the cargo bay doors when you're done. Captain Boris. Wonder why they didn't just open the cargo bay doors to begin with.
What were they doing here?
All airlocks sealed.
See anyone else here?
Oh, jeez.
I'll put them down!
I shot that guy in the butt. Jakir, you seen the stash they pulled from cargo? We get that open, we're living the high life for months. Sergeant Bordas took the canister topside while Voorhees went to pry the codes from the ship's captain. Man, I wouldn't want to be that guy.
There has to be a way in.
There is.
That did it.
You don't actually need to go every direction, but you may as well. FTL drive damaged and repaired with substandard parts. Risk of complete failure is elevated. Yeah, nothing in here. Not going up the stairs just yet. Nasty. I feel like when I did open the doors down here again, they did. That's what I thought. Oh, no, they didn't. For some reason, I thought these doors ended up getting opened. Is it die? Is that what you can do?
Taking cover! I am Krogan!
Felt that one.
Forward!
Yeah, that's the one problem with this gun is you run out of ammo really fast. Kurtz, heads up, man. Those intruders are still alive and fighting their way through the ship. They have Commander Shepard with them. You better get your men ready to fight. Bordas has something up his sleeve. He's got that canister full of loot, and I think he's planning to do something to Boris and take it for himself. Wouldn't be surprised. Bethel. FTL drive in up. So yeah, I do dislike just how little ammo this gun has. It does good damage, but... Oops. So yeah, that's the way you need to go. But... Anyway, you saw the door was red, so you can't actually,
Engaging hostiles!
That yelling! That was amazing, the way they were yelling! Oh! And it's like they were singing. That was amazing.
What happened here?
I mean, pretty obvious what happened here. Executions. Unusually brutal ones.
I don't know who the hell you think you are, but step 1 foot on the bridge and you'll pray for a quick death.
Sure thing, buddy. Transmission relay console. Communications relay inoperative.
There has to be a way in.
Moving to cover.
Going to cover!
That did it.
Look out! Grabbing cover! Nothing can hurt me.
Ah! My aim! I have no aim!
It's an ambush.
You there. You there.
Moving.
Moving.
Right.
I got it.
On it. I am Krogan!
Okay, you die. I pretty much ran out of ammo. Just about. Luckily, there's no one left to kill. Got everybody. Where'd that transmitter go? Oh, I think that's on the floor below. Alright. Bortus, your men better be ready. I hear the intruders making their way here, and you better be ready with backup. The captain was not forthcoming with information, but I found his codes in the ship's black box. We'll get that canister open, but first we have to kill these intruders. Captain Bortus. This is the final entry for Captain Jared Barnes, skipper of the MSV Strontium Mule. If you're reading this, I and my crew are dead. 2 weeks ago, we answered a distress signal. It turned out to be a Blue Sun's trap. We managed to escape but sustained heavy damage. Do not approach the coordinates in this log. If you find the canister in our cargo hold, you are welcome to its contents. The authorization codes are encrypted in this log. Authorization code decryption complete. Here, there is actually supposed to be...
All Blue Sun's hostiles have been eliminated. It is likely that the requested cargo is located on the ship's upper deck.
Give me a second, I want to head back downstairs. Because there is a transmitter confirming that... what is it, Bortus? Yeah. Or maybe it is in the other room. Yeah, there is a transmitter confirming that that Bortus was going to betray the captain. Ah, it is in here, okay. Jakir, this is it! Get your men under control and ready to move. The intruders are the key. Once they hit the bridge, Voorhees will call for us. Do not answer. The intruders will take him out for us, and we'll get the codes to this canister ourselves. At that point, take out anyone on your list. The fewer men left, the bigger the prize for each of us. Sergeant Bortus. Yeah, that worked out great for you, didn't it, dude? Research bucket. And
We can use this.
ooh, heavy skid weave. Nice for me. And this completes the mission. So. Seems like whatever was in there must have been pretty small. Recovered sensitive intel. Cerberus upload commencing. Defeated Blue Suns. prevented looting of disabled freighter MSV Strontium Mule, recovered its substantial payload from MSV Strontium Mule. Not that we ever really find out what it is. But hey, I got a few credits out of it. Blue Sun's ambush site detected. We started going through that intel. Fine work, by the way. And we discovered the location of the base where the Strontium Mule fell into Blue Sun's trap. The Blue Suns are indeed using false distress signals to lure merchant freighters near their base with the intent of capturing and raiding those vessels. If you can get out there and shut down their beacon, it'll save a lot of merchants a lot of distress. It'll also strike a blow to the Blue Suns as a whole. The base is on a planet Sanctum, the core system Sigurd's Cradle. We've uploaded coordinates to the galaxy.
Commander, you've received a new message at your
Just
private terminal.
a slight typo there. On a planet. 40% health. Wondering if I should actually get rid of the heavy barrier, considering I pretty much never use it. It's got a long recharge time, which is a bit of a problem for an adept. I don't know. I do like it as an emergency thing. Or maybe I should make it longer. I don't know. Batala? I didn't realize there was another system in this cluster. One that I'm guessing has nothing. Just give me a second. Yep. Nothing actually there, so may as well hit it, read all the planets. Because I'm going for completion. It's not a big system anyway. I mean, it's large, but there's only like 3 planets. Nirog is a hydrogen-methane gas giant whose moons were once home to Essel, a Batarian warlord who terrorized the Terminus systems. Attempting to unite a pirate army under his banner, he successfully conducted a rapid blitz against 11 habitable planets. Fortunately for the rest of the galaxy, Essel's crimes caught the attention of the Spectres, who deduced his hidden location and assassinated him. Essel's empire, built on a hyper-extended army, soon came crashing down. His lost stockpiles of Element Zero had become something of a legend, and foolish spacers have spent countless amounts of time and money searching the Batella system, convinced they will be the ones that finally strike it rich. Sounds almost like a Batarian Bluebeard.
Probe launched.
Space Bluebeard. Which, for the record, would make for a pretty good movie. You know what? Somebody get Warner Brothers on the phone. We gotta make Space Bluebeard a thing. Thunawanuru. A strange island of peace in the lawless Terminus systems, Thunawanuru is a planet of crushing gravity but abundant life. As its ponderous name suggests, it was colonized by the Alcor, who have several booming industries on the planet. Hydroelectric dams and biofuels from tough, woody algae provide much of the planet's energy. Mines export uranium, thorium, and gold, taken to space with generous use of mass effect fields. Of course, pirates target the Alcor's shipping as soon as it leaves orbit, but the Alcor's deals with mercenary companies keep away all but the most foolhardy of attackers. Population of 3,769,400. Not a bad population for a colony world. Colony founded 2035. Capital Nuhermathan. I was saying it too quickly. Thunawanuro.
Probe away.
Presumably that's the, you need to say it slowly. Thunawanuro. A step above a carbonaceous asteroid, Logasiri is a planet with a carbon-heavy crust and a trace atmosphere of CO2 and helium. Its surface is cool enough to have liquid water, but it is rapidly drying out, as it has lost the critical mass to have a self-sustaining hydrologic cycle. Nevertheless, the Batarians have colonized the world, forcing slaves to work in their mines and agri-habitats. The labor is hot, endless, and backbreaking, even in its low-G environment. Every horror story told by slaves elsewhere in the cluster seems to be topped by one from Logasiri. The most famous is that of the slaver Silperon, who worked to death 420 slaves over the course of a galactic standard year, and ground up their bodies for compost in his greenhouses. He was eventually poisoned by his wife, but his shadow, and his business model, still hangs over the miserable planet. 420, the weed number.
Launching probe.
Alright, probably being a little bit insensitive. Considering it's about slaves who were worked to death and then round up into compost. At least he's recycling? Need to double check Omega to make sure that there's nothing else left for me to buy. There shouldn't be, but I'll need to double check that. I'll do that off screen at some point. Maybe even after this video. Yeah, once I'm done this video, I'll just off screen go check Omega. Alright, anything in this system before I start scanning it? Because I want to scan them only as they become... Yes, there is. So I will be scanning it shortly. I will probably actually be doing one more mission after this one. Lena, cloaked, is a methane-clouded hothouse planet. Its lack of a metal-rich core and significant magnetosphere allows for an easy scan, which reveals mining equipment on its surface. It can be deduced that this mining occurred within the last 5 years. Any longer, and the machines would have been worn down to nothing by the excessive heat and dust storms of hot iron oxide.
Launching probe.
Good mining planet, it looks like. Probably won't hit 1 million palladium. But wouldn't it be cool?
Anomaly detected.
Sanctum is proof of the old space adage, just because it's called a garden world doesn't mean it's a picnic. Freezing ice storms cover the poles and temperate zones, leaving a narrow strip of habitable land at the equator. Dry but windy, this area is home to Sanctum's minimal terrestrial plant life. The planet has yet to develop land-based animals, though invertebrates grow quite large in its pelagic seas. Mining, referred to as ice cracking at anywhere but the equator, is a common employment on Sanctum. The planet is rich in platinum and palladium deposits, as well as boron, which is locally used in semiconductor doping. Carbon dioxide levels on Sanctum can reach 5,000 parts per million during thermal inversions. Travelers should carry a breath mask at all times and consult the Sanctum World Weather Service for warnings. Also, piracy is at a 14-year global high on Sanctum. Visitors should take appropriate security precautions. Population of 250,000, founded 2169, capital Volpes.
Check all those tunnels for runners and report back to Captain Nerum when you're done. Check all those tunnels for runners and report back to Captain Nerum when you're done. Check all those tunnels for...
Probe away.
Check all those tunnels for runners.
Scans have found something.
Distress beacon detected on initial sweep is confirmed to be a fabrication set in place to lure unsuspecting ships into orbit for pirate ambush. Preliminary scans indicate that shutting down false distress beacon will stop the Blue Sun's transmission and disable their ambush site. Surface scans show Blue Sun's communication signatures concentrated around a shuttle hangar bay. It's a good team. Miranda and Grunt, it's a solid pairing. It actually is a good pairing. Miranda is just like immensely useful between Overload, Warp, and this is just an amazing passive. Increased health and damage for the entire squad. Hell yeah. So she is the single best support character in the game. Bar none. No defenses she can't deal with, and she makes you and your other squad mate better. And then Grunt is just an absolute tank. He can do heavy damage, and he doesn't die. Fortification means that he just does not die. You know what? I haven't used the cane yet. I am completely out of big enemies to use it against. I will be using it for there's one instance where I will be using it, but it's the very final fight. So just to let you see exactly what the cane does, I'm going to actually use it here. And once again, we're expected.
It's an ambush. They see you, Shepard. Fire.
Good. I want them to see me.
This will put them down.
Are you kidding me?
Man down.
Nothing can hurt me. Weak.
We've been spotted.
Weakling.
Mount that one.
That's weak. Weak.
Any more? Guess not. I forget if there's anything out here. There probably isn't. Nah. Nothing outside.
right outside the southern entrance. Get out there and take them out, now.
I thought there was something around here. Where is it? I saw it. There it is. Jeez. I knew there was something.
Due to concerns over employee safety, the Brunfeld mining facility has been closed until further notice.
One thing that's kind of funny, that I am Krogan. Occasionally, I've never actually heard this happen, but apparently, I have seen a clip of it. His other, because he's got taunts like pathetic and weak, so he uses those towards enemies when he kills enemies. Once in a while, apparently, he'll start going, I am, and then switch to pathetic, or I am weak.
Due to Phillips' brilliant expansion of the northern mining tunnels into the mess hall last week, our small facility will be closing indefinitely. All teams will be transferred to the nearest starbase shortly.
Damn it, Phillips! It was Phillips, right?
Due to Phillips' brilliant expansion of the northern mining tunnels into the mess hall last week, our small facility will be closing indefinitely.
Oh, jeez.
All teams will be transferred to the nearest starbase shortly.
Enemies in front!
Damn Phillips. So that's the way I'm supposed to go, I think. But first, there's stuff to steal, as always. Because obviously, as an RPG protagonist, I am a kleptomaniac.
Hey cousin, that jerk Selim just fired me for no reason. I swear the guy has it out for me. I hear the Blue Suns are hiring people to take out some dumbass vigilante on Omega. I'm gonna go show them how it's done. Wish me luck.
Okay, so that guy is probably dead. Yeah, 1 toilet for 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 16, 24, 6, 28. 28 people sharing 1 toilet. That sounds terrible. Yeah, don't see any other paths. Suppose it's possible some of those other doors lead to places that have more toilets, but still. And no doors in the mess hall that could lead to another bathroom. I am going to go ahead and assume that they do not have Taco Tuesdays on this. Or did not have Taco Tuesdays here. Why would the mine have already refined iridium?
We've got a major haul coming in from that dig site, boys. Move all the unsorted cargo to the mines to make room.
Like, it's so weird that there's refined minerals in the mine. Yeah? They would mine the shit and then send it off somewhere else to be refined. I suppose, like, you know, gets refined, gets sent back here because they may need iridium for some of their equipment.
Whoever you are, you won't make it out of here alive.
That explodes.
They've seen us.
Too late. Now you're dead.
That is what it does.
Nothing can hurt me.
Deploying tech overload.
Stay sharp, sons.
Nothing can hurt me!
Piece of cake. Yeah, I didn't actually even get the best angle with the cane there to show it off, but you saw. Big boom. The only issue with the cane is you get one shot. Because it uses 100% heavy ammo. So, you see it's at 90. So I've got 90% of a charge right now. I can't actually use the cane right now because I don't have enough heavy weapon ammo. Client agent incoming. An agent from the prospective client arrived today. The client has asked for discretion, but raised a few red flags. On Commander Santiago's suggestion, I plan to persuade the agent to divulge the nature and location of the cargo. Prothean artifact confirmed. Well, that didn't take long. The client's agent folded under minimum pressure. Commander Santiago's hunch was correct. The client hopes to hire us to move a Prothean artifact from the dig site. With a little more pressure, the agent should gladly give up the location of the dig site itself. Location confirmed. It took some persuasion, but the agent gave up the location of the dig site. I'm dispatching ships and men to the location now. Santiago ought to be pleased. That Prothean artifact is worth much more than we'd ever get for transporting it. Poor guy. So if you, doing this fight normally, it is kinda tough. I forgot you can actually break those things by punching them. Anyway, 2 Ymir mechs can be pretty tough, especially the cover in this room is awkward, I find. So it's easy, especially for your squad mates, to get themselves killed. And nothing else in the room. This bit's cool. In like an action movie type kind of way.
That did it.
See? Cool in an action movie sort of way. Deactivated distress beacon at Brunfield mining facility. Eliminated blue sun's resistance. Any emails here? Yep, that's what I thought. From Edie, Planet of Origin. Franklin, Skepsis Systems, Sigurd's Cradle. So. Yep. Distress beacon activated. Message to follow. The Alliance colony on planet Franklin is under attack by Batarian radicals. The terrorists took control of a nearby Javelin missile base and have launched 2 missiles at the human colony. Total destruction of colony is imminent. 0 probability of survivors if missiles strike. The kill switches for the missiles are inside the base and under heavy guard by Batarian fighters. Alliance forces are overwhelmed. Losing this colony, the first of its size in the sector, would be a devastating setback to Alliance expansion of the Terminus systems, requesting immediate assistance. Boo! Alright, let's go save the, And yeah, this one, does only trigger yeah, this one only triggers once you've done the other stuff. Once you've done the Blue Sun Space, which does suggest that it is actually I will say the player's guide doesn't actually list this as part of the same same mission, same set of missions, but it is part of this set of missions. So, yeah, let's head back there. Oops. That's also why I didn't bother scanning the planets in the system I just came from. Gonna be scanning them now anyway. Alright. Crick. Known for its spectacular geysers that can be seen from orbit, Crick is a rock planet with expansive frozen oceans. Though it is within the temperature and pressure range for human habitation, its thick atmosphere is largely carbon dioxide and monoxide, making breath masks or environmental suits mandatory. The most abundant resources for exploitation are the potassium salts found in its seabeds, which fetch good prices on terraforming worlds.
Launching probe.
A lot of planets in this system. A mid-sized rock planet, Darwin is ironically named, being one of the worst places for life in the galaxy. Its atmosphere is punishing, its temperature boiling, its chemical makeup toxic. Carbon monoxide and methane wrap the planet in an unyielding haze, and scans of its surface show only silicates and molten tin. Its daily thermal fluctuations lead to hurricane-level vortices, 2 at each pole, forming eyes that can be seen from orbit. Despite all this, Darwin is still used by spacers as a drive core discharge point. Hydrogen pierces the clouds in the upper atmosphere, making for a relatively benign approach.
Probe launched.
Wallace, an unusually small Pegasid, or hot Jupiter. Wallace was originally an extrasolar planet that entered the system and was captured by the gravity well of the G-class star Skepsis. Tidally locked, Wallace's hot side reaches temperatures over 2500 degrees Celsius. While not large enough proportionate to the star to cause eclipses visible from Watson, it is easily seen at dawn or dusk as one of the brightest objects in the sky.
Launching probe.
A hydrogen-methane gas giant, Pauling's gravitational field is believed to have cleared most of what would otherwise have been a sizable asteroid belt. The 2163 mission of the space probe Ultimate gave the inhabitants of Watson reams of data reinforcing this theory, giving the colonists an accurate count of its moons, 66, rings, moon-like ring objects, and more than 200 impact craters in the surface of its metallic core. Ultimate has been since retrieved for reuse on subsequent missions within the solar system.
Launching probe.
Neat. Chemowitz. Named for the 21st century pioneer of groundwater remediation techniques, Chemowitz is an impressive layer of ice over a stony metallic core. Despite its size, it has only one moon, Noah, which shares its carbonaceous composition, leading astronomers to believe it formed following a giant impact. Iridium deposits have attracted miners to the planet, who must work through robots and telepresence because of the planet's strong gravity.
Probe away.
Wow. It's possible I'll hit 1 million palladium. Watson is known in human media for two things: its spectacular tides brought on by a large moon, and the bureaucratic snafu over which Earth nations got to settle there first. Watson is a garden world first discovered in 2165 CE, with credit claimed by the Chinese People's Federation, the United North American States, and the European Union. The system's alliance brokered the infamous Reykjavik Compromise, allowing limited colonization from each coalition in cities comprised of populations from each nation. Watson itself trends colder than Earth, with the temperate zone measuring about 30 degrees latitude in either direction from the equator. Its life does not easily map to Earth's evolutionary eras. Some islands have species that resemble terrestrial placental mammals, others are overrun by arthropods. It is estimated that at least 2 more generations of xenozoologists will be needed to properly classify all the species of the planet. Does sound like a pretty nice planet, though. I believe this will be the last planet.
Anomaly detected.
Double checking. Yep, that finishes this system. A large moon, Franklin retains a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide, but its desolate surface holds no sign of water or life. In order to defend Watson from the pirates of the Terminus systems, Franklin is home to 2 Alliance spaceports and naval bases capable of fielding 6 fighter squadrons each, and a classified number of interplanetary ballistic missiles. Mass effect fields keep the gravity in its installations at a comfortable level for long-term living.
Launch detected. Report to hazard shelters immediately. Repeat. Javelin Mark II missile launch detected. Report to hazard shelters immediately.
Launching probe.
Launch detected.
I have found something.
Anomaly detected. Scans detect an Alliance colony defended by a Javelin Mark II missile base. A distress signal indicates that the base is compromised by Batarians, who have launched 2 missiles at the Alliance colony. Total destruction of colony is imminent. 0 probability of survivors if missiles strike. Find the control panel on the Javelin Mark II missile base. Time of impact calculated. Landing party will have 5 minutes to deactivate the missiles after shuttle touchdown. Yep. It's another of these ones. Similar to that crashing ship, it's another 5-minute mission. This time, at least, you don't have unlimited spawning enemies. Don't use Samara very often, so why not? You know what? I pretty much never use Jacob. Let's throw in Jacob. Why not? Sure, barrier.
Warning. 2 missiles are
Looks like a firefight. Not sure how long ago.
Whoops. Actually, I forget if this is actually where it's supposed to go to. I don't think this actually is the door that's supposed to
Attention,
be.
right!
Yes, it is.
This should take the heat off.
We need cover!
The useful thing about Singularity is even if they have some sort of protection, it can, at the very least, stall them.
That was dead.
Throwing up a barrier. Drop. You're done. Nothing's gonna hurt me now.
Okay, yeah, there is nothing down here. For some reason I thought I saw that door open earlier, but nope.
Throwing up a barrier.
Yeah, so never use Jacob. Just hot tip there. Throwing up a barrier.
Throwing up a barrier.
Do you hear him? It's like once a minute. Throwing up a barrier.
Nothing's gonna hurt me now.
I need cover!
For some reason there's a sword laying there. Alright, I got 2 minutes. Just want to make one last quick look around. Pretty sure there's nothing else to find here. Seems like I got everything. Anyway, this mission did show you how useful squad ammo powers are. More javelins. Guy was probably the Batarian we was locked in here was probably in the process of trying to launch more. Got a choice here. The image on the left is comes from Mass Effect 2 cinematic trailer, and on the right is actually a screenshot of the Blue Sun's face in the false distress signal one that we just did. Jeez, give me the... Did I wait too long? I screwed up. I delayed too long. Whoops. Okay, that was on me. See, I'm just gonna redo this one. Oops. I forgot that the timer still counts down while you're in the hack. Let's just restart the mission. We'll do it this way so that I can get the line that I lost from Edie at the start. Gave him squad armor piercing ammo, so let's use him.
Warning, 2 missiles are approaching target. I am transmitting a countdown to impact.
Rearming.
Major firefight here. Looks bad.
Whoops, other way. I could cut this out. I could cut the this mission out again, but honestly, It's short enough.
Hostile.
Heads up.
I've heard you.
I need cover!
Prison guard, huh?
One down.
I never actually noticed that they were prison guards. Once again, enemies all dead. Once again, I've got tons of time, so I'm not worried about the time. I'm not gonna dick around this time to try to create tension. Yeah, what I was doing last time was letting the timer count down to create artificial tension, and then I let it count down too far. Because, oops. So tempting to... I suppose part of the problem is you never know how long it'll take to do this one. To do the hacking minigame. There we go.
There is only one remaining kill switch code. Therefore, only one missile can be stopped. Use the kill switch code to save your selected target.
Spaceport Industrial Target. Missile 1 target. Spaceport Industrial District. Apply kill switch to protect Alliance interests and tactical viability, albeit at the cost of hundreds of lives in the city. Missile 2, Capital City. Apply kill switch here to save the city and hundreds of lives. With its industrial area destroyed, however, this colony will no longer be viable and will have to be evacuated. No, it doesn't. You can just rebuild.
We've done it.
Obviously, I'm going to choose the city. I'm going to save the people. And it plays the wrong video. For the record, I did save the city. Even though this is supposed to be the industrial spaceport. That was the city. So yeah, it just screwed up. Prevented Batarian radicals from destroying colony on Franklin. Protected colony's residential core. Thousands of lives saved. See, I saved the people, not the... Because, I mean, you can rebuild the industrial center. You can rebuild the spaceport. Why wouldn't you be able to rebuild that? So yeah, there's just a. So yeah, that's just a. Yeah. So yeah, it's just a bug where it shows the wrong, screen going out. All right, that's it for this one. I'm through most of the side quests. Got what? 1, 2. 3. 4. I think 5. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7. So I got, I don't know, somewhere around 7 or 8 more side quests to do. So it'll probably be 2 more episodes of side quests, I would expect. And then I'll have Overlord. And then it's on to the Reaper IFF. So, 1, 2. Overlord will probably be 2, maybe even 3 episodes. I'll have to see how long it takes. But yeah, it might stretch out to 3 episodes. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I figure 8 or 9 more. Yeah, I'm figuring 8 or 9 more episodes. So just a couple more months. And then we'll be done with Mass Effect 2, and we'll be able to move on to Mass Effect 3. So we are coming very, very close to the end. But we're not there yet. So, yeah. Once again, as always, thanks for watching.